Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. And scores.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Smith to Alonzo Trier. John Collins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Count the basket at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Smith now into the front court. Down just a couple. Dennis Smith Jr. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
The possession lies with New York. Hawks come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Smith. Oh, he had it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr. Trying to cash in. Dennis Smith Jr. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
New York Knicks basketball. Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Kevin Knox. That pass stolen by the Hawks. From long range, and he buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Smith. Alex Len pins it. Oh, he's denied. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. That's going to be out of bounds.
That's on me.
Smith. Nice pass to get things going.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Alex Len, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. against the Ukrainian Len. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Deep three at the buzzer. Through one here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Moutier into the front court. Down 12. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Possession lies with New York. Tanila Kina. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Trae Young. Fires the three. That's how you defend. Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 20, John.
Alonzo Trier. Runner's good there.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. 4-3. Huerter can't connect that time. Moutier with it up top. Trailing by 11. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Trae Young. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Moutier into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Cruises inside for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Miles Plumlee.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Smith to the basket, but it stays out. And that's a backcourt violation. The drive, right to the basket.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trae Young lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Into the front court comes Smith. Down a dozen. Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Kevin Huerter. Here's a chance from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the
Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Can't convert the free throw. Smith with the basketball. Down by 15.
Hands off, get the board.
Short jumper won't go down. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
That'll do it for the first half. The Hawks with a nice advantage.
Hey everyone. The Hawks. Thanks for joining us.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. Alonzo Trier to Dennis Smith Jr. Knicks with 4 to shoot and a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Smith to Alonzo Trier. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Jordan. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
For 3, and it's Jordan there for the rebound. Smith with it up top. His guy's down 11, and throws it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
New York in control of the basketball. Won't go. Gets it in the left corner. Not that time.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
John Collins with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's rebounded by the Knicks. Smith into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Kevin Knox. Alonzo Trier. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. To Kevin Huerter. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Alonzo Trier. Got it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 14.
Trae Young. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
You've got to get that one.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. Atlanta Hawks are in the penalty.
To Trae Young. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Trae Young trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Frank Ntilikina has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
DeAndre Jordan, look out. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
New York.
2 for 2 on that trip. Knicks with the basketball. Ntilikina. Dotson picked up by Len. Shot from the lane won't go. To Carter. Driving right to the basket. Good. Off a spin.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ntilikina into the front court. Down a bundle. Baseline drive. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
I'm on D.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Short jumper won't fall. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Hawks already pulling away. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
The possession lies with New York. Smith. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
I got you.
And he buries it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
That's me. Stop ball.
Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. Beyond the arc for 3. Ken Bazemore is going to get 3 shots here. 71% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Smith now into the front court. His guys down big. Screen coming. Alonzo Trier. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Into the front court comes Smith. He'll run the offense. Rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Dennis Smith Jr. picked up by Len. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash in. Count the basket. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. From long range, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Follows and finishes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Trae Young. And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
New York Knicks basketball to Jordan. Scores from the post.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the three-pointer.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Knocked loose. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Jordan. Miles Plumlee rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Ntilikina. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Curling inside. Count the bucket for 2. Timeout here for the Knicks. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Smith shot, no good. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in very convincing